Good morning. Good morning, people. How are you? Are you on fire? First of all, people who are standing, please understand, this is not our problem. This is a Davos problem. And we are trying to make that change, but that change needs your cooperation, your support, and your help. And please bear with us the whole day. We have some incredible group of women coming here. Make space. Give your seat to somebody who needs it. And speakers are going to be here for a very short period of time if you can give them your seats. Thank you. A warm welcome to the third edition of the World Woman Davos Agenda. Thank you for your support during this disruptive time. I want to give a big round of applause to my team in Los Angeles for being there in the most turbulent times that we could face personally and professionally. Nearly 250 side events are happening right now. And you have chosen to be here, which means even on the sidelines, you want to make headlines. As you may see, we are a very strong community. Even before I call ourselves a community, I call ourselves a tribe. A tribe of dreamers, doers, and disruptors. We are thrilled. For the first time, we are welcoming a group of 8 youth delegates. They are in this room. You will see them running the show. You will see them taking the stage. This is our way of giving back to the next generation. It started at home, at my home with a young kid, but it should not stop there. So this year, we are very proud to bring young women to the global stage at the World Women Davos Agenda. As I was beginning my opening remarks, somebody just asked me, why did you do this? The answer to your question is, we are not just building a global stage for women's voices. That's not who we are. We are that, and also we take these great ideas on the ground. As a foundation, we invest on the ground. That's the most important work for us. And somebody asked me, why you have got this youth? Because we want to meet only senior people because they are the future. They might not have the experience, but they do have the perspective. And that's what exactly I want this room to be all about. At the heart of our agenda, Equality Moonshot is a bold vision for a sustainable planet, a thriving economy, and a peaceful world. At World Women Foundation, we reach about 60,000 women globally through our different programs. We invest in 60,000 women through our capital funding program, coaching program, and commerce opportunities to deserving women entrepreneurs. And we have built a network of 300 change makers. In 2012, when I moved to America, I had a very good fortune in meeting one of the most forward-thinking futurists, Dr. Barbara Hubbard. And she told me something about human intelligence. She told me that we are an absolute intelligent being, and we have understood the human evolution, we have understood the DNA, the atom. With this kind of intelligence, we can either save the planet or could destroy the planet. And that's exactly why we are here. The risk of change, the risk of disruption, the opportunities even, is faster than we can think of. 100 million women will look for new kind of jobs and skills, and it is more than important for our foundation to invest in women. We may not solve all problems, but together we may tackle some of them. and we are in forefront of change, and the time is now. In the next 2 days, we will redefine women's role in the intelligent world, bridging divide through global cooperation, building global solutions, and accelerating innovation for gender equality. I want to first of all say thank you to you audience to showing up today. But also we have built the agenda with a very close collaboration with Roland Berger, right? For driving a bold forward-thinking agenda in shaping the equality in a bold new way. I would like to welcome the woman behind the scenes who has worked very hard to shape the agenda, Maria Mikhaylenko, Global Managing Director of Roland Berger. I have short-term memory loss, forgive me. For opening remarks. This is a very forgiving and gracious audience. I love you.
Rupa, thanks a lot, really. It's a pleasure, it's an honor to be here. And very warm welcome also from Roland Berger's side to the World Woman Davos Agenda 2025. And before we begin, let me really extend my deepest gratitude, Rupa, to you, to your visionary team of the World Woman Foundation for making this happening. And it's a lot to do, to prepare and to follow and to share, and it's really a powerful agenda behind. I would also like to recognize our media partners to amplify all the discussions we will have today to the global audience. And as we gather here in Davos, as you said, it has its problems, but it's a place of synonymous with dialogue and transformation. We find ourselves at a crossroads. There is a global desire for equality, right? But paradoxically, we are witnessing a disturbing regression. Around the world, women's rights we fought decades to achieve, are being rolled back. I know it might sound provocative, but that's how we feel. From reproductive freedoms to economic opportunities, from education to workplace equity, from political to basic freedom rights. All of them are not isolated events, but a broader reactionary movement. The rollback is not just a political shift. It's a systematic challenge that threatens to undermine the progress on each and every level, the economy, society, and also personal level. When policy strips women of agency, when narrative seeks to silence rather than empower, we lose more than individual freedoms. We jeopardize our shared future. But let me make one thing clear. The stories of regression and resistance are not the end of this narrative. In this room, today and tomorrow, we are shaping the different story, a story of courage, the action, and the impact. This year, theme, Equality Moonshot, is a bold vision what possible when we align our ambition with a collective action. It's not just a concept, it's a call to arms. It challenges us to think beyond small incremental changes, to question the structures we have inherited, and to act decisively to shape the equitable world. Consider the ripple effects of inequality. I will just give a couple of examples, which I really stand and feel. When half of the population is excluded from the decision making, the innovation stalls. The underrepresentation of women in technology, and I can talk about this, where they comprise, or we comprise, just 22% of the workforce in artificial intelligence. 22%. Risks embedding the bias into the very system which will be shaping our future. When women are excluded from leadership, industries falter, and I mean it. Companies need the best talents to drive success. It's not us to be present, to be vocal. It's just a matter of the workforce and the talent pool, which we are not getting into the jobs. This requires diverse leadership teams. And now we are only having 32% of the global leadership roles. I will not comment on the number. This is not just a failure of representation. It's a missed opportunity for the resilience and growth of economies which drives our societies for the better future. And when healthcare ignores women's needs, the lives are at risk. For decades, women were underrepresented in the medical research. I'm sure you are aware of this. And these treatments which were developed, they fail to account for our physiology. And the consequences are predictable as they are preventable. There are not abstract issues, those which I gave as an example. They are tangible, very systematic barriers. And addressing them requires more than a policy. It's a demand for cultural transformation, it's economic commitment, and it's a personal accountability of every one of us. And I'm starting from myself. Every day on my job, I am accountable for making us more present at all the levels in my company and the companies of our clients. Roland Berger is here today as a participant to this mission. As knowledge partner, we are bringing insights, data, expertise to support meaningful discussions and decisions. And it's not about us alone. It's about what we can achieve all together. The World Woman Davos Agenda 2025 shows that through collaboration, and again, very big thank you, and all the hugs to you and to your team, and the true collaboration can bring the real impact. And we can combine the vision with the very practical actions. Over the next 2 days, we will engage with stories that remind us what is possible. And thank you, as Rupa said, for choosing this event, for choosing to be with us. We will talk about entrepreneurship, the entrepreneur who builds the business despite all the barriers, the activist who transforms communities on a sheer willpower, the scientist whose innovation will be shaping the future. And there are just some of the examples of many who stood up and really created the waves of impact. And they're not just individual achievements. They're really an act of collective impact. True transformation is never the result of someone standing alone or isolated events. It's built on the partnership, it's built on the shared goals, and it's built on a courage to challenge the current situation. And this is the mission for all of us. As we begin, I invite you to approach these discussions with an open heart, open mind, open soul, and above all, leave this room ready to act. If I can have one ask, please be ready to act once you are back to your communities, to your industries, to your companies, and to our shared world. The stakes have never been really higher, but neither our capacity at this moment to create change. And I truly believe that we are getting powerful, we are hurt, and now we need to move and to act. So let us take this challenge together. Every woman in this room is a testament to what is possible when talent meets resilience. Yes, it's hard. It's not a pleasant world. The vision meets opportunity. Every one of us were given an opportunity and have been supported by someone. So it's now our time to share, to give this opportunity and to give this chance to the younger generation. And you are example of change, the force which will drive really the future and push the boundaries more and more. So let me leave you with this affirmation. To everyone who fights for equality, diversity, and freedom of thought. To all of those who are supporting fairness, inclusion. We can only light the path together. And we are a powerful environment. We are a powerful community. And that fuels the progress and casts light where the shadows once reigned. I wish you all the very stimulating and impactful event. Enjoy the discussions, connect to each other, exchange, really, and connect to shape the future. Welcome to the World Woman Davos Agenda 2025. Thank you.